Good boy. Oh, did you get your fly spray too? Ann just came by and was...
Fly spray I got. This,
okay.
Something else?
Yeah, there was fly spray and...
Not mine.
Oh, it wasn't?
Was
Okay.
it empty? Or it was somebody's?
Oh, I guess it was someone else's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ann was asking like about the stuff that was there. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Megan's.
Fine. I set it down when I put his fly spray on.
Like,
yeah,
mine's over here.
Yeah, that one was not mine. But I did take the face mask. Yeah.
Come here. Good boy. Don't bite it. It's gonna hurt your teeth. There you go. Dude, hold on. Oh, don't go wandering off. So Cece, this will be the first lesson I have with you since the Praise, or like the Jenny clinic with Praise and Badger.
Oh, yeah.
Many years ago. Well, not, no, 2 years ago.
I miss Jenny.
Yeah. We all need to get called dog shit from time to time. You should tell her like, but who's gonna call me yard shit when I need it? You should be like, but who's gonna call me yard shit when I need it? When she was retiring. Be like, no. It's all on you, CC. Come on, buddy. Good boy. You're fine, come on. Good boy. Oh. All right, come on. Come on. All right. Oh, thanks for that. Now I have to come back and get that. All done. Come on. Come on. It's all right. Come on. Is there a mounting block out here? No. Oh, you know what? Still have to mount you. Let's go this way. Come on. Yeah. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. No. I was about to go inside. Come on. Good boy. You're okay. I'm sorry. Come here. All right, now you're gonna take your butt and bring your butt over here. Come on. Come on. One more step. Good boy. Good boy. Stand. Now you're not going to walk off on me because this is a bit of a funky position to get on from. Good boy. I assume so. He just decided to walk this way.
He was just like, maybe if I leave.
Oh, good boy. Yeah, exasperation. I hear you. You're so round, buddy. Hayla, hello. So how have you been?
Pretty good. I have to say, I'm kind of glad we weren't out here last week. It was a little too hot.
Yeah, we were here what, the 22nd for that show. It was so hot. Like so hot. And my wife ended up sick, and so I rode her division 2 because she wanted us to ride our horse in the show to get him the experience and everything. So I rode him in D4, which is like 12-inch cross rails. Totally didn't think about like how gassed I was gonna get trying to ride 2 divisions. So, huh? Well, but there was also a flat class. So it was a 6-minute flat class and then 2 6 jump courses. And then I turned around like after about a half-hour break and then rode Nemo in the D8 one, which was 2-3, you know, open. And I was so gassed. It was awful. So
The advanced classes go later, right? They start with beginner.
yeah, we were last, so I rode like crap. My judge's note said double yucky yuck. Yeah, it wasn't good. I know. And I'm sure it's only because...
No, I don't think you would have looked that bad on anyone else.
No.
Yeah, he makes you work for it, so.
Well, yeah, and I was already gassed. And Miss Cece over here decided to run us in a 10-minute long flat class. So, yeah. So by the end of the flat class, like I was like thoroughly, you're like, you know, when you get that level of dehydration where like your mouth is just, there's no moisture left in it. That's where I was at when I got to the jump classes. And so the first one I remembered, but I rode like shit because like it was just, you know, the first time I jumped Nemo in a couple weeks.
But did you do all in flat?
I did okay.
What did you get?
Second to last.
Oh, well, okay.
I only beat Lilia.
Flat?
Yeah.
Tough and flat.
He was really good. There was no, I had mistakes, and I can go back and look at the judges' notes, but like, you know, one of the genuine ones was like, or not genuine, but like obvious ones was like, we were at hand gallop and Bob calls posting trot, but like he kind of was like posting trot, and like there's a lot of wind noise to contend with at that point, and I think only like half of us heard him, and so like they had him call it again just because like everyone was kind of like, what? So I held the hand gallop probably 3 strides longer than I should have for like a good downward transition, but then like, you know, got posting trot kind of later, so it was all together just kind of messy looking.
So it's not like, is it like a hunter show? I've only done like eventing and jumper shows. I've never,
Yeah, it's,
everyone in the ring and they'll just call it and then do it.
yeah, yeah. So
That's good, there's nothing to remember. Way easier on dressage where like you get in there and you blank out because you're freaking out.
it is, yeah, for sure. Like that actually, that part of it was like godsend, because like, you know, all I did was I just showed up and I was like, well, what do I do next? Just yell at me. The other thing I did was I got marks down for using the dressage whip too much, but you know.
So what's this like, so what is the standard? Is it sort of like a dressage standard?
It's hunter EQ, so it's like kind of like dressage, but like all of the, you know, hunter seat stuff. Like it's judged on position and effectiveness of aids, and don't constantly whack your horse with the dressage whip. Yeah. Well, to be fair, like I think, you know, I really like when I saw the class before mine do the hand gallop, a lot of them like never got it. They only got a canter. And so I was determined, I'm like, I'm gonna get this hand gallop, because, you know, I was determined to go out there with Nemo and show that Nemo can actually go, because everyone's like, Nemo never goes anywhere, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, well, he and I are gonna go. So we did, but, you know, I had to use the dressage whip twice to go from like kind of a crappy canter to an energetic canter to then a hand gallop.
like
Yep.
working too hard. Is that what they meant by like?
Yep. Well, yeah, so like, you know, that was the other thing is like, you know, I was pumping with my body apparently to keep them going. Well, and Hunter EQ is basically the same thing, just kind of with different position and less rain contact, all that stuff. So if you join the team, that's what we would be doing. But then, you know, drinking after we ride, it's fun.
Can you use voice? Will they get to take voice off that?
Yeah, you can't use voice. No using voice. That's my other thing I commonly get dinged for is I talk too much.
Yeah, I think I wrote that.
Probably. Oh no, also for saluting. Come on. Good boy. I think one of my next things though I'm going to take as a takeaway for if I do another show on Nemo is I'm going to try and find out his gullet bar size for his saddle and see if I can't ride him in mine, because this thing is tiny for my butt. And like where my saddle I have like the proper like few inches of space on the cantle behind my butt. This is like my butt takes up the whole saddle. Yeah, probably. Mine's an 18 and a half. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. It's lovely. I'm super. Oh.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Having had a couple weeks off. Now, I also suck. I told Ann in the very beginning, I am not here next weekend. Okay?
I'm not either. This is, you know, perfectly with
Yeah.
weekends I can't back.
Me either. I'm gonna be out helping my stepdaughter move into CNU.
And you guys are the best because I have a family reunion, which sounds really exciting, except if you know my family. So, yeah, I'm actually going to still do a lot of my telehealth sessions with clients, just so that I can have an excuse to go. The lights are getting away. Okay, and then I don't
I'll
know.
text Jill. Actually, I'm gonna see her for lunch grow, so I'll let her know she's on her today.
Okay, so maybe we can just bump a week longer.
That'd be great.
You're welcome to join whenever you want.
I will every time I can.
Is there anything in particular you guys wanted to work on now that we're kind of getting towards the end of the whatever summer session?
Let Cece tell you what I should work on.
Why don't we work? Why don't we have Cece talk about Cece?
I mean, we're training for polo, so
Oh.
not a lot translates.
Okay.
But so I mean, but I don't get lessons very often because my schedule doesn't align. So we just need. I've never had someone look at me for anything besides polo. You know, so
Okay.
probably lots of stuff about him, and we don't jump that much. You know, rarely, but
Observation.
we can. Yeah. How to make him move better.
Okay. He's cute. He looks like one of those horses that could be a diamond in the rough that you would underestimate.
That's
because
what
of
I
his
think.
Visual.
That's what I
That's
think.
how Beast was.
Everybody thinks he's just kind of awesome.
I saw you doing that hand gallop that one time in the 20-meter circle, and I was like, wow, he looked
Polo is,
wonderful.
like, gallop around small, tight circles and do all these rollbacks. So we've been working a lot on that. So.
You're also going to be exposed to a lot of very feisty Argentinian men. You know.
Yeah. Well, not in the arm.
Have you ever interacted with polo men?
Not much.
Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, like, you'll be talking and the next thing you know,
Someone's hand is up your shirt.
yeah, pretty much. Yes.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
like the Italians, so
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Middleburg, there's a ton of Argentinian men that do polo.
Okay.
And I have some really horrible feelings when I think about interacting with them.
I hope their hand wouldn't up.
It's shame.
Coolsville. A lot of
Oh yeah, so you might even hang out with Javier.
Is he the vet?
He's the vet, and he is also quite a ladies' man. So, yeah.
I met Javier one time for praise.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably get the lovely professionals. He's a good vet.
So I haven't been on Clio in a long time,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna go off what I remember and try to do our best. I know she can get a little quick over fences, but I also know she's really smart.
Okay.
Like in our warm up, she's been
Grumpy.
super. No, she vibes off me very well. The
Okay.
tiniest change, and she's like, "Oh, got it." So
Okay.
that's actually really nice. So I probably have to practice not doing big motions with her because she'll get it.
Okay, and actually, as you were saying that, what I'm visualizing in my head, that would be good for all of you guys. It will be hard probably on Nemo because he doesn't have his own motor, and I don't know how much of a motor this one has. But what I'd like to do is actually shift from a variety of positions in the warm-up while maintaining complete balance. So basically being able to go from a 2-point to a 3-point to a sitting to a posting without affecting your horse's balance at all.
What's a 3-point?
So so when you are riding, the reason that it's called a 2-point is because you're halfway, right?
Right.
So 4-point would be a seated position.
Huh.
So 3-point is in between 2-point and a seated position,
Okay.
which is actually realistically the majority of like professional riders ride in a 3-point, not a 2-point.
So like a light seat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, with not a dish. It's more of a light seat with your pelvis rotated forward to help the front end stay up.
Okay.
And that goes into the difference between hunters and like event riders is hunters are always exposed to environments where they're maintaining more self-carriage. In eventers, we're oftentimes encouraging them to get flat, right? In order to make time in the upper levels or even some of the lower levels, they have to get flat. So they have to be able to go out and then come back in and then really come in. So that's where your different body positions come in. So
Cool.
we're gonna go track left. Have you guys cantered at all yet?
Nope.
All right, so we'll do our full warm up, track left. Just start out basically doing another 2 or 3 minutes of whatever you want to do, and then start incorporating maybe some different positions, shifting and seeing, and just observing how much am I affecting my horse's balance.
Come on. Good boy. Hey. Outside. Shit. I know, Cleo, you hate everyone. Sorry. Sorry about that. Come on, buddy.
nobody really looks very productive, just to be completely honest. And part of that is, let's just check in with what our agenda is for our room. So what is your plan for your room?
Try and get him moving ahead of my leg,
Okay.
which is unlikely, but
Okay.
a goal.
So when we think about getting a horse to move off of our leg, it's not just in front of our leg, right? So to a horse, the way a horse brain works, it's just response to the leg, period. So Nemo's running around leaning on your left leg, and she's actually doing the same thing, just laying on your left
Yeah.
leg. So if you're accomplishing him going forward, but he's ignoring your left leg, then we're still not getting the task accomplished of response to the leg.
Right.
So when he does that, if I was riding him, I'd vault him and kick him. Like, what are you doing, right? Like, that's not okay.
Yeah, back around here, I finally started to get him to I like basically stood on this outside stirrup and kind of whacked him over, and he kind of started getting over rather than doing that crap where he was cutting in and then falling flat and dying.
Okay.
But
Her rhythm is the rhythm we want him to have, and his rhythm is closer to what we want her rhythm to have. So
I didn't see them very much.
Yes.
I'm very much in a like, let me get to know you again place. And
Okay.
like, trying to figure out how the little moves are going to affect her.
Okay.
I mean, I can definitely like bring her
Oh my
up.
God.
I'm just trying to like.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you're good. So I'm ahead of the game as far as your observation of her. But once you get there, it might even be a moot point. So we'll just see when we get there. And he is trying to move forward. My guess is that he has sensitive front feet, so he likes to do a little bit of this to pull some weight off of his front feet. So try to encourage him to relax and move slower. Sorry, so you guys can go back out. I'll try not to interrupt again. I'm in one of those moods where it's very detail oriented.
that's fine. Yeah.
Except it'll take up too much of our time. What's that dog's name?
Hayla. Hayla, come on.
Ayla?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever known that. I need to spend more time out there.
She went nameless for a long time.
Okay, maybe that's why.
It's, I think, spelled Haila. I don't know. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't you dare. Hayla, come on. Hayla, come on, out of here. Go on, shoo, shoo. No? Okay. No, not at all. She was like, yeah, no. Pick yourself up. Good boy. Good boy. Don't run over Hala. Oh. Good boy. So he's way better track right versus track left about listening to not shouldering in. So I don't know if that's a him thing or a me thing.
Alright, so come on back in here. I know that Cleo's not totally warmed up yet.
She's like, I just finished breakfast. She did. She's like, I finished breakfast. I gotta get it all worked out.
So, when you guys ride different horses, do you follow the same path to get to the same expectation?
No.
No, I'm not asking hypothetically, I'm asking about you. I know that you don't. But what do you guys think about you two? And I haven't seen you ride a lot of horses,
I was about to say,
but you're going to have to check and be honest with yourself, and Cece might have some input.
I typically ride different horses differently. Like, I ride Cleo 1,000,000,000% differently than him.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, what about you?
I mean, well, I don't know. I think I do.
Okay.
When's the last time you rode a different horse?
Yeah, I don't. That's the problem. Is I went from bad to him. So
Okay.
You gotta join the league.
What is point A to point B with Chucky? If you're trying to get him to relax and move.
just long and low trot forever. As soon as we can, our head goes straight up. When I ride polo, he's in a pretty tight standing martingale. So I'm sure he's like trying to figure out why he has so much room with his head now.
Okay, so trying to rediscover his balance points.
Yeah, yeah.
So the standing martingales, they can actually use it to push against for balance.
Yeah.
And develop their under neck.
At the cannery, definitely does.
So when we are trying to get a horse to be long and low and balanced at the trot, what are different exercises we can use?
The whole finding contact and letting go of contact thing.
Okay, now what will letting go of contact do to Chucky?
He'll trip.
He'll freak the fuck
He'll
out.
fall on
Right?
his face.
Yeah, because first he's supported, and then he's not, and then he's running, and then he's in a ring, and so consistency will be the main thing with him. Now, what happens to Nemo if you soften your contact?
He usually dies.
He's like, perfect.
Yeah.
I get to make my own decision. And with her,
Still figure. I mean, she's smart. She knows contact, and it's just a matter of doing it lightly. She is so sensitive to the seat, and so I need to be really like you lean back, she's gone. Like you do this, she's like, I'm out of here. The tiniest bit. So I'm trying to make sure that any of my too bigness up here doesn't get caught in her mouth.
okay,
But I trust her, so I feel very like I would ride her like this. I really don't.
so stillness is
Yeah.
ideal for her, but she's trustworthy.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do now is we're going to do an organized exercise with we're going to do basically like SMART goals. So we're going to set a goal and we want it to be measurable, and we don't want it to be ridiculous because then it won't be attainable. So trotting down this long side, in the corner dropping to sitting trot, 10-meter circle track left, remaining in sitting trot up through the short side, posting trot across the diagonal, lengthening 5 to 10 steps around X, bringing it back in, sitting trot circle, sitting trot on the short side, and then same thing. That makes
So
sense?
you mean five is like basically around where X is?
Yeah.
Okay, I was not around X, but like close to
The
X.
caveat is you're not just trying to get this exercise done, you are trying to take a million different approaches and discover which approach or combination of approaches works best for your horse.
Are we switching direction to get past the diagonal, then track right, so start track left,
Yeah,
go
so
around,
I
then?
said that kind of
So track left,
Yeah,
do the
start
sitting
with
trot.
track left, circle,
Short.
short side, across the diagonal, circle, short side, across the diagonal, circle, short side, across the diagonal.
Okay.
So that starting out, track left is the part that will be repeated.
And not polo, so no contact, right?
Not what?
We're not playing polo, so no contact, right?
No, you want dressage.
No, no. I was just making a joke about like no contact riding. Don't crash into each other.
Oh, yeah. That would be okay.
I'm sorry. You know me. I talk a lot.
Use contact with
You're allowed to run into each other, right? Yeah. It's
Bring your hips more. Yeah, there you go. So, if this sitting trot part is like interpretive dancing, right? Like, imagine you're going for the fifth kick.
Hey, don't you dare. Yep.
Alright, it was something, right?
Yeah, right.
There you go. You add more contact.
Oh. Oh.
Spread out however you need. So if you have to go all the way around the ring now, that's fine. Okay, now you're problem solving. So add in whatever other exercises, whatever else you
trill?
Violin playing. There we go. Now it's doing it. Yay! Go ahead and take a little walk, Ray.
All right, oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Oh. Ooh, that's a good spot. Oh, you're such a good boy. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh,
Have you cantered the other way? You probably didn't canter that much, but just for like a little. Okay, yeah, go do that. And then when you're done, we'll do track left, trot over the raised rail, around across your diagonal with your lengthening, and then bring it back, trot over your flower box. Keep it contained, like manageable. Trot the poles to the little skinny flower box. That is not a hard question because we are doing that. Doesn't even matter really if they go over the middle of this flower box. They're just seeing the basic color.
so it's red, white, and blue, around to pink, around to that combo.
Yeah,
over.
we're not, the goal is not the jump, it's the line before and after.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't mess up the order.
Well, and
It's my-
so how do you memorize your order?
I usually,
What are you picturing?
I do muscle memory, so I usually walk a course first, and I just remember the exact same thing I did before.
Okay, so if you're using muscle memory and you're walking the course, then feel the lines, not the jumps.
Right. Like whenever I do a course run, I actually jog a course in the actual line I intend to ride. And like I try and visually set my markers as I'm riding of like my go points, essentially, of like, I'm going to initiate a turn here, I'm going to look for the jump here. Like I make a map in my head. But we're not going to do that, so I'm just going to trot it the first time and do it on the horse.
The other thing, and I know this might sound strange, but for some people, including myself, when you have a map with jumps on it, if you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, for some reason that is really, really helpful. So people that are a little bit more neurodivergent, sometimes kind of running through it forward and backwards, makes it store faster.
Okay.
Yeah, random piece of information. Who wants to go first? Because we're going to watch each other and freestyle each other.
Right, and this half the instruction on the left.
You can watch her go first.
I need to move.
Yeah, a little bit. Have you guys noticed that like all hell is breaking loose in July and August?
Yeah.
Because everyone acting crazy and crazy things are happening. And
Oh no, it was July for me.